It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So everybody has an account. Everybody's Forex funded, or you have a sim account. You don't have to be live yet. You can just have a sim account. That's fine. Practice always makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. You got to practice Mamba mentality. You got to be shooting in the gym when the lights go out. I remember when we used to play basketball, I used to always use the Michael Jordan reference because we used to, when I was growing up, we would play basketball until the lights would go out and we'd still be out there shooting. And I would just imagine like somebody like Michael Jordan and the lights go out, he's still out there shooting. And when you out there shooting in the dark, still practicing, when the lights are on, how can you miss? You know, so practicing in the dark. You know, it's practicing with your hands cuffed. You know what I'm saying? It's like practicing trading, you know, on a 5-inch monitor. And then when you get a big screen, it's like, oh my God, this is easy. So you got to practice. Practice with restraint. I might have to write that down. And that's all that when you use resistance bands in the gym, that's restraint. When you practice with restraint, it makes the muscles stronger. It makes the muscles grow. Okay, and that's with anything. Practice with restraint. Don't feel no way about asking no questions, folks. Ain't nobody good, ain't nobody perfect. As my mom would always say, you ain't no genius. What I want y'all to see, a lot of times I do all of them, because I don't just focus on trades. Sometimes I just show how many trades are available. Just sometimes it gets y'all to slow down. I put all those trades out sometimes just to get y'all to slow down because there's so many trades out there and we always rush like, you know, like it's like we're at a dog track, like we're a bunch of whippets and greyhounds or something. And it's not like that with trading. Okay, it's so many trades that happen, and then gradually showing y'all how many trades happen in futures and in crypto and in stock. Like it's so many trades, like too much. I remember the day I realized that I was like, oh my God, it is money everywhere. Once I learned how to read a chart, I was like, oh my God, you mean anything I could trade, anything with a drop into this and the that and the that with the this and the that? Yeah. Oh Lord. The day I found that out, I was like, man. So it's showing you really how to just read a chart, not just Forex, but just how to read a chart, period. Because that's important. Because then you can go and trade options. You can trade whatever you want to trade after that. Hey, sky's the limit. Fly, fly, fly. Somebody knows something that make this move right here. Okay? You can go into a smaller time frame and make, ooh, look at that cutover. Man, that's some risk to reward right there. I always thought that the smaller my zone is, the quicker or the easier it is for you to get to my target. If I have a zone this big, my 3-to-1 is a lot further away than if this was my zone. This drop base drop, my 3-to-1 is even closer. It might be at this one candle. Bang. Okay. Any trade you take is always a decision made, and then you coming to make sure, or you coming to double check. Every trade you take is a double check or affirming. So you're saying that this 500 is over with, and your trade should be, so you're saying that 500 is over with? Yes. That's your trade. The language that the chart is speaking, this is just my interpretation of it. If the chart was a country, okay, I'm not from this country, but I've been speaking this language for a while. And you're learning a language. You just got here or you've been here for a little while. So I'm kind of an interpreter between the chart and you until you learn the language. It's math too. It's art, it's math, it's so many attributes to trading. Look, your trade looks like, remember jewel gum or any gum that in the middle, there was that little, that's what it should be. It should look just like that. They say the early bird gets the worm, but in trading, if you get up earlier than the bird, you get the bird and the worm. That's just my own philosophy. And this is all on, is nothing right or wrong. Okay. There's no right or wrong way. It's just on the person, the individual. And instead of risking that, you risk 10 pips. You're all right. At this point, this is not the first good trade you've taken. So it's not about how much money you made. It's, was I able to pick this zone exact, no wick at the back? Was I able to draw it correctly and perfectly? Was I able to withstand price? How did I act when price did this and came back down and then came back up strong? Like, how did I act? And you're weighing yourself. So it's not just the money you made, it's how much better am I getting than I was. Okay, that's why it's part of being loving what you do. Because that's how I fell in love with it. It's not about the money at this point. It's getting better and being, the Pip Getterz made me a better trader because I'm sharpening my knife and my sword by teaching you fine folks. So I have to do this to find out more stuff. There's so much more stuff I know that probably bang foreheads that let me just relax. And being good at what you do should, to be at the top tier of what you do should always be a goal. Okay? Should always be a goal. I'm sure it feels great to make a lot of money, but to put on that green jacket, boy, or to put on that Hall of Fame gold, man, if I could, what? The Cooperstown joint? Oh, man. If I come back next lifetime, I'm going to get me the Cooperstown jacket. I'm wearing it. Okay, I made a bunch of money in endorsements playing baseball, but I got a yellow jacket. So it has to be about something other than the money sometimes, people. Being good at what you do and having notoriety about it, okay? For yourself. Like, I'm really good at it, what I do. And when you're good at it, you can help somebody else. And then you're getting them there now, and that's what helps. Okay, that's what helps you feel a whole lot better about it, too. Take your mind off the money for a while, and money will come. And just work on your craft. Just work on your skill. I promise you. Because once you get there, you can make money anytime, any place. And that's the thing. When I learned that, when you can read a chart, when you come to the chart, you can always see the money. Like, I was at one of my friends' house and somebody had referred Pip Getterz to somebody. I'm just let y'all know. And they told them that we over here getting 200 pips a day. And I was like, whoa. I was like, because I don't want to just be promising that to people. I was kind of, taking like, what? Hey, don't tell people that. Like, the market don't even move crazy every day like that. Chill out. Not to say it's not possible, but the person told me, they say, oh, no, he can't do that. He can't do that. And that was the day that I had posted the Euro Aussie, Euro New Zealand, Euro pound trades. And maybe a couple more that made probably over 500-600 pips in that day. And it was the same day, so it's not like I made 50 grand or 30 grand that day, but just to be under that type of pressure and perform. Some of you were sitting in that class where when you just see the chart and you see the money, to be that good. And that's all I want for y'all, to be able to look at a chart at any time of day or night and see the money. I don't care where it is. And it don't take long. It don't take long, because if it take long, you don't eat. Sharks that take too long to eat wash up on the shores of the beach. They will eat you. The 50. I was telling somebody too, at 50 a day, you can get wealthy off of 50 pips a day. Like, you don't need 200 and 300 pips. This trade has me so proud, people. This Asia session beauty right here. 2 and change. Let's go, Pip Getterz. I love these type of trades right here. These right here, all you need is, you catch those, you be good. Here, my cousin and I were looking at this zone Friday morning, and I didn't think 100 pips would come out of it, but 100 pips came out of this on Friday morning in one day. Once it break a zone, you can use the previous zone. Use it to your advantage. When you see them leg outs like that, be careful. This ain't the same leg out. This is kind of trickly. This right here is bang. To make this candle, you know how many people had to hit the sell button? All right, let's go look at relative strength for the Wizik. I have students that I've been teaching for years that if they don't see relative strength look a certain way, they won't even trade. But, I know a lot of y'all, especially new people, you feel like you got to trade every day. And some of y'all been in here. It's trades that we could have been in the whole time since Pip Getterz been open. You know, so it doesn't have to be an everyday thing. I just tweeted that, and I think last week, you don't have to trade every day to trade the right way, because you don't. Okay, it's when the time is right. Just like you, when you see a spider web fully constructed in all of its magnificence, as predatory as it is, but if you see catch a spider web in the right place or with the right light, it's a beautiful piece of architecture. But you don't see the spider chilling in it. He wait till something get caught, then he come out. It's the timing. Okay, so everything's about timing. You don't have to force nothing. You don't have to force it. Everything's about time. Okay, anything you do, you want to have an edge. I don't care if you want to have a good smile, smell good. If you walk in somewhere and you smell a certain way, that's an edge. So relative strength is like having that edge, or taking the gamble out, or kind of knowing if the market was, let's say the market was the dealer at the casino, and you kind of know what the next card is going to be. You're getting to know what else is in the deck. You almost know what card is going to come next. So knowing before, okay? Like the example of Tom Brady breaking his leg before the Super Bowl, and you the only person that knows. That's an edge. But keep your eyes on them prizes right here. Them things look right, tasty. You become picky in your trading. You don't take every zone. You take the one that to your eyes, what attractive to you might not be attractive to somebody else. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You feel me? Ain't what's on the outside is what's on the inside. You gotta go to the lower time frame on people. That's the problem. We don't be going to the people's lower time frames. We see them in their daily and their weekly and think that's it. I want to see what you look like in your 15 minute. I want to see what's in your 8 and 5 minute. Bump all your daily and weekly. Everybody see that. That's the mask. I want to see where your zones is at. I want to see where the sweet spot is at, where your moving average is at. I want to know. I need to see. All right, y'all behave yourselves. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. Love somebody other than yourself.